You catch yourself doing it in the kitchen, muttering under your breath while you search for your keys. You laugh it off. You assume it means nothing. But the real answer is far stranger. That voice isn't a glitch. It's one of the oldest survival tools your species ever built, and it's still running in the background of your mind right now. Psychologists call it self-directed speech. Children do it constantly. Adults do it quietly, especially when a task gets hard. You do it parking in a tight spot. You do it remembering a grocery list. You do it whispering reassurance when you're alone in the dark. Why would a brain waste energy talking to no one? It isn't talking to no one. It's talking to the only listener guaranteed to exist for nearly 2 million years of human history. You. Watch a toddler stacking blocks. This goes here. No, wrong. Try again. Psychologist Lev Vygotsky studied this and noticed something everyone before him missed. Children weren't just making noise, they were thinking out loud, using language to guide their own actions before they could guide themselves silently. Vygotsky made a bold claim. Talking to yourself isn't a side effect of thought, it's an early stage of thought before it folds inward. Most children stop speaking their thoughts aloud. But the habit doesn't vanish, it goes underground. It becomes your inner voice. Same mechanism, just quieter. So the voice narrating your day may be the direct descendant of a toddler stacking blocks out loud. Under stress, that inner voice often breaks back into sound. A 2011 study by psychologist Lupyan found that people who said an object's name aloud while searching for it found it faster. Speaking, even alone, sharpened focus. Your ancestors needed exactly this. Picture a hunter scanning a tree line, knowing a predator might be one wrong move away. Silent thought drifts. Spoken thought locks attention down. A brain under threat doesn't need more thoughts. It needs one correct thought, executed without hesitation. This is why you talk to yourself most when stakes feel high. Threading a needle, carrying something fragile downstairs. Your voice isn't noise leaking out. It's a focusing mechanism, inherited from ancestors who needed to lock onto one life-saving action instead of freezing. There's a second layer, and it's even less obvious. For most of human history, you were almost never truly alone, and almost never truly silent. Anthropologist Polly Wiesner, studying the Ju-Huanzi people of the Kalahari, documented how daily life revolved around constant talk, stories at night, conversation by day, running commentary on whatever was being made or hunted. Silence wasn't peaceful back then. Silence often meant danger. It could mean someone was sick, exiled, or separated from the group. So when your environment goes quiet today, in a way it almost never did across your evolutionary history, your brain may try to fill that gap. Talking to yourself may be an ancient social reflex, recreating a hum of voices your brain still expects. You may not be talking because you're alone. You may be talking because true aloneness almost never happened, and some older part of your brain still doesn't believe it now. The tone of your self-talk matters too. Psychologist Ethan Kross at the University of Michigan found that people facing a stressful task performed better and felt less anxious when they talked to themselves using their own name or the word you instead of I. Saying you can handle this created just enough distance to quiet the panic. The self-talk that works best isn't a first-person whisper. It's closer to being coached by a calm second voice, almost like someone else stepped in to help, except that person is you. Maybe that's why this video has spoken to you in second person the entire time. You, your brain, your ancestors. That distance mirrors the exact mechanism your own mind uses to talk itself through hard moments. So the next time you catch yourself muttering while searching for your phone or whispering courage before a hard conversation, you don't need to feel strange about it. You're not malfunctioning. You're running software that helped a small, soft primate survive ice ages, predators, and isolation across nearly 2 million years. A toddler's stacking voice, a hunter's focusing voice, a tribe's social hum, folded into one quiet sound that still slips out when you think no one is listening. Tonight, when you mutter something under your breath without noticing, you won't think it's strange anymore. You'll know exactly who you're talking to. The only listener guaranteed to exist for nearly 2 million years of human history. You.